Okay, welcome back. I'm just gonna do a quick save here just to make sure that the game doesn't bug out, because I still don't entirely trust it, though it has done a decent job. I mean, the developer has done a decent job of fixing all the bugs and crashes in it. So, yeah, we were planning to join in this war on the Polyps side. Oh yeah, that's a lot of crap going on here. I think this is our shot, actually. We can head in there and really start fucking them up. They do have a few troops in there, but just head in there, max speed, get in there. I'll take Ezelbub later, although I will try to sneak colony shit in there. Okay, let's not go there just yet. The Kalrathi would be pissed off about it, and we will see about... Okay, we'll want to move these troops up closer to the soon-to-be front lines just to make sure we can reinforce any planet that they try to counter-invade. Okay, the troops are there. Okay, our fleet, such as it is mostly arrived. Okay, now for the plunge. Carpe diem. Carpe diem. Ah, shit, the polyps got their asses handed to them. Actually, let's do it like this. Let's see if we can distract the vast majority of their forces. I mean, once we take their homeworld, that will go a damn long way towards fixing the entire problem. Oh yeah, looks like a bunch of them are moving off. Oh yeah. Okay, looking good. They have frigates already, the bastards, and cruisers. Isn't that sexy? Okay. I don't think I have enough troops to pull this off, actually. Not with douchebags getting involved. Kill that one. It's right there fucking with my troops. Okay, now head in there, try to blunt their hits on our troops. Start landing them ASAP. Yes, land all the troops. Just start landing them. Troops are, unlike the previous one, previous Let's Play we did, they are now launched in freighter class vessels, so and damn, it's really hard to make myself talk normally when it's so loud in my ears, but and yeah, I'm just trying to land those troops as quickly as possible before we get entirely owned. And okay, their fleets will fuck us there. I need to draw back. Hopefully I landed enough of my troops to actually take it. Okay, I think we might be good. Yeah, okay, this will be ours very shortly. There we go. It's mine. So, that's them being screwed. Okay, we'll want an outpost. Oh, and look at that income. Oh, we are very much in the black now. Gonna bump it down to, say, 40%. We'll still make plenty of cash. Okay, double message is there, strangely enough. Okay. Alright. So that went relatively well, actually. We'll have to rebuild our fleets, but all in all, I would say that that was a very successful attack. Okay, what we want next is anti-frigate missiles so that we can build ground-based missile launchers and gradually start clearing these fleets out from orbit here. you know, by yeah, building those from the ground there is just not a smart idea. Yeah, those are not gonna work out well. These projectors it's trying to auto-build, it's just no. Okay, missile theory. I think after that, what do we want to go for? I think xenomining and biospheres might be a good pick actually. Okay, let's gather together there, that should be fine. Kothlar 1. Tundra average, we're gonna set it to colonize, we'll probably get a lot of colony ships killed, but sooner or later one of them will get through, and at this point it doesn't matter. Oh, see? I told you this would happen. Okay, which one are you aiming for? I think it's this one. So, kindly land on that, my dear emergency troops. This is what you are made for. I'm gonna just send them in there and land them before they can fuck things up for me. Although I do have both an... Oh no, that's 6 whole troops. They're gonna win unless those reinforcements land there, I think. Still... Oh, research lab, we should build that. Have built a decent army here. Could actually start thinking about taking their last world as well. Okay. Okay. What the fuck? Troops, land all. There you go. Okay, we're good. Should be fine. Right, landing there. We are good on that. Okay? And we will need even more troops. How many do I have? That's 14. That will not be enough. I'll need to scout out here just to make sure that, well, to figure out what's actually there. So, fly, my darlings, fly. I'll actually want to build up a few troops here as well, just to make sure that that is defended. And we'll want to study the remnant stuff as well, just so that we can have the very good remnant shields, which are far better than the basic shields you get normally. Okay, actually, I'm gonna quick build it. There we go. Although all of them are gonna head on over to, well, their remaining system now. She's fine, they can do that. Actually, would you be willing to have peace? I think you would be. Interesting. What have you got left? Let's go and see. Holy crap, up to 20? 2.7 and 1.3. Oh my, that is not bad at all, actually. That is in fact far too good. I was hoping it would be something like a desert or a swamp, but this, oh my. That's actually a slight problem. It looks like they definitely have the industrial capacity to continue warring. Think that... Okay, here they are, such as they are. I want you to go on over there and gather together with that group. If you can jump out of there without getting killed horribly. Jump! We lost 1. That's fine. Okay. You jump there. We'll want to distract them from coming straight for us. Okay, that has been colonized. You can be industrial. That will be fine. Yeah, and look, 9.2 research now. It's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Xenomining. Xenomining gives us a 0.5 boost to production per population unit, which essentially means that it acts as an increase to the richness of our planet, which is not bad. Yeah, they're all going in there, that's bad. Wish I had more troops I could throw at them there. I don't though, not really. Yeah, I don't need research from Drell 3 right now. Not anymore. So build that when you have a moment, and in the meantime more troops. Head on over there, that should be good. Are you winning or are you losing? And there's a frigate, yeah. They have all kinds of awesome ships. Heavy armored ones too, so take that cruiser down. Yeah, all he has is 2 light shield, and that just gives him 4,000 units of armor. If you recall, that remnant vessel had far more. He had 20,000 because he had 4 remnant shields. I think that while I still have ships there, I should head in because they'll be unable to stop me just now. So yeah, I want to finish them off, destroy their industrial capacity such as it is, and yeah, the Kolrathi will declare war on us if we get too weak and too vulnerable, according to them. We'll want frigates and cruisers and energy weapons, actually. Like that, in that order. And that should keep us safe. Yeah, they still have ships there. Yeah, jumped in a bit too late with my troops, unfortunately. We'll lose a few of them in orbit. Some of them should make it through. Enough, I hope. Ouch, we're losing them fast. We might not take it right on this attempt. Land more. Get in there. Crap. I'm not entirely convinced that these will be enough. In fact, I'm kind of thinking that they probably won't be. Okay, they almost... Okay, I think we'll manage. I think we'll manage. We have more troops coming in, so that should be fine. More ships as well, which is certainly nice. And most of their fleets are still trying to blockade Kothlar 3, which really won't help them that much. What? How? When? Am I gonna be at war with them? Or is it just like contested right now? Okay, so they landed a few troops on it at the last second. Okay, the Rallier are done. That is mine. Consider it an agricultural world. No, I want you to be a core world as well. Okay, we are good so far. I want to maintain a group of 32 of these, but as far as new ships are concerned, I'll be focusing on different kinds of ships. Bigger ones, mostly, in the future. I don't want to maintain a larger group of these. Okay, I'll move that group of troops there. I'm gonna launch most of these, and I'm actually gonna order you to make some more, because troops are always good. Troops are damn important. So yeah, we're kind of have to take a guerrilla approach. I'm gonna delete these to fix it so that they get constructed again and actually placed this time rather than destroyed on the approach. Anyway, we kind of have to take a guerrilla-like approach where we, you know, take planets out from under them without meeting their fleets head on necessarily. So there is that. That is building energy cannons. Certainly a useful thing to have. Okay, that is good. After this, I think I want a few more economy things. Although, no. Planetary defenses, then xeno farming, then deep core mining, then vertical farming. Cruisers will take us a ways. Okay. Hazelbub, how much do the Kulrati like us? Fair bit. We're third on military strength. I'd rather not piss them off until we have some decent fighting ships. Let's design a frigate. Lasers for DPS. That does not depend on actually. Okay, let's see. First thing you should do in these situations when building a ship is probably handle the shield coverage. Just so that you know that you're able to protect everything with at least something. And there are shield piercing weapons later on. There are. It's a thing. But even so. Okay, remnant reactors. I'm thinking combat thruster, medium warbench, and you can see that we can place small combat thrusters on these larger ships. Anything above a corvette, forget it, can't be done, doesn't work like that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have, I think, 3 of the lasers like this. Forward-facing long-range lasers for the main attack, and we're gonna add some energy cannons to shoot smaller craft in every direction, and that sort of creates this. When you have lots of ships with 360 coverage, it creates this whole web of death in every direction, and it really helps bring down the enemies. I mean, there's in a big furball, there's generally enemies all around you, and you know, it really lets you dish out a lot of damage all around, and it helps wear down the enemy faster, I find. Okay, those are actually the remnant reactors. They are heavier and they are more expensive, and let's not use them if we can avoid it. Our recharge at warp is now positive, that is good, and I'm just gonna add some, well, point defense laser guns wouldn't be a bad idea, and we'll also need a couple of fuel cells to store energy for our guns. The way it works is that you have a recharge rate both under normal circumstances and under warp, and you know, the fuel cells is how much power your ship can store, and you can see that we have a power per shot here and power per second for beams. So we need to have enough small fuel cells to give us a couple of thousand units of power, which will manage it just fine here. Now I could place armor on this, but I want this to be decently maneuverable on its own. We will armor our cruisers, but not our skies. Right, just the one there. We'll delete these, since it saves your designs between games, and sometimes use them against you. Fun times. And in fact, we will upgrade our crescents as well. In this case, we can't place these beams, and yeah, we're gonna add a pair of these cannons. It will give us a decent firing arc, but more importantly, it will do a lot of damage. We'll do this. To give it shielding, these ships will actually be powerful enough to last for a bit. And yeah, it's gonna be slightly less maneuverable, I expect. slightly less powerful on the damage straight up, but overall it will be far more powerful in the long run. That sucks. Guess we'll have to add a single power conduit there, cause power conduits project energy with a greater range. Okay, one there. Actually, I think I don't need... I can place them like this and that'll be fine. Yep. Save that one space. Cockpit there. Very nice. And some extra fuel cells. Don't need too many on this actually. Yeah, actually I'm gonna add some smaller cannons just to make sure we have, again, 360 coverage with at least something. And these small cannons can shoot down incoming missiles and stuff, which is useful. Though I think the point defense doesn't work on planetary weapons just yet. So, Crescent 2. And we will be upgrading all of our Crescents to Crescents 2, but only after we have built a few skies, because I don't want to be left entirely without defensive ships, even for a little bit. So, there we go. Let us build, say 16 will be a good start for a stronger navy that can actually fight some things. Did I requisition them? Yep, I did. Okay, that's good. Luckily we didn't run into any real douchebags just yet, which is certainly refreshing. Wonder how many of those are being constructed on Drell 3. Only 3. But okay, these will take a while. You can see that it's 220 for each of them, so that's gonna take a while. Actually, something I forgot. Oh, some of them are already constructed. I need to set them to focus on bigger targets and do this. And yeah, these ships are, well, meant for swarming stuff, really. That's what they're made for. Okay, so far so good. Second fleet can gather here, and I will also actually build a couple of these modified Wisp Scouts to start exploring some more things, I think. Okay, cruiser construction. So, with the technology we now have, we can build a halfway decent cruiser. So, yeah, it's probably gonna take the rest of this episode, so you might want to switch over to the next one. Yeah, I'm gonna end the episode after I'm done with this. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is place the shielding. We're gonna turn the arcs on so we can see where the placed shields are. And, okay, can place something like a pair here to protect the sides. Pair here. That is good. There will be some gaps. Let's not just yet do that just yet. Do it like this. Yeah, we want it to be decently covered. Yeah, this is actually better, I think. Yeah, like this and like this. Okay, that is pretty good. Although, I'd rather they weren't on the exact outside, since I want to place armor as well. But about like this, again, looking good. And yeah, if a tiny bit here on the very outside is left outside the protection, that's okay, never mind. I'm gonna save it as work in progress, but we need to research basic armor. So, gonna move all of this up. And yeah, okay, we're gonna have to run the game for a tiny bit more until we have Ye advanced armor, because we want the lightweight version for it, because we don't want to fully sacrifice mobility. Just cause. And yeah, you can keep gathering. Just a bit more. Come on, duckling. Here we go. Alright. Good. So, shipyard. Load. Work in progress. Bird of prey. There we go. So, then we'll take the... On the sides, we generally just want light armor because most of its hits are gonna be from the front. So, something like this here, and I think medium armor here, and something like this will be pretty damn good. Although, I don't think we need to go quite that far with it, to be honest, because, I mean, yeah, it will be protected from the front, so... I mean, we need to add some more shielding to make up for the stuff we removed. Eek. Yeah, that sucks. Okay. Okay, we'll do it like this. There we go. And we'll add some shielding. In fact, we could add extra shields because we're gonna get a lot of hits from the front. Yeah, I think that's good. So, our arcs, how are they looking? And in fact, I can do something like this. And move those up a bit. So, shields. And there are better, more powerful shields, there certainly are. It's just that we don't have them yet. Okay, I think everything is pretty well covered. Can add another pair of shields here to cover things a little better. And then we want some engines. So, combat thrusters will probably be... Yeah, we're gonna do it something like this to make sure that we have good combat maneuverability and some warp capability even if the engines get torn up. Alright. So, I think it's time to add some power plants. And we will need power conduits. Like this. No, it won't reach far enough. Okay. So, like so. And that will give us some recharge even when not at warp, and yeah. I mean, when not at warp, that is. Yeah, the engines will be... well, they're decently covered. I want enough room to put some internal bulkheads here, because once those engines will blow up relatively easily, and once they go, they can just cut into our inner hull and blow up the reactors. And when reactors blow, they hurt the stuff around them as well. Not good news. Not so worried about them hitting me from the side, because the shield generators are in the way, and all of that armor. Not that there's that much of it there, but there's still some, and that will certainly make things better. Okay, this is good. You can put a few reactors here, put a power conduit. Well, actually, okay, what about something like this? Yeah, those wouldn't get any power if done like that. So how about we do it like that? Alright, need more. That's perfectly fine and legit. Okay. You don't want all your reactors in one big clump. You want to break it up somewhat with some internal bulkheads to prevent all of them blowing at once, because you can get chain reactions that will destroy your entire ship. You really can. So, now that we've gotten this far, we want to put some serious teeth on this baby. So, thinking that 8 of these is probably more than enough. Actually, this is a prime spot for inner weaponry, and if I place one there, that would be bad actually, because it would let them cut through the gun and might hit the shields by cutting straight through the hull there, but then again, they're unlikely to hit there. I mean consistently, and that is under double shield coverage, so I'm not that worried. I will place some small plasteel armor right there to cover for that, and we'll remove that there in order to put some laser cannons there for proper 360 coverage. I think that'll be okay. Okay, so gonna have to place a few more reactors in awkward places there, but that does on occasion happen. Okay, that command. An extra bridge is not a bad idea. A ship gets destroyed when enough of its inner hull sections get blown to smithereens. So we want to protect that as much as possible. Yeah, these not gonna work out. Gonna replace that piece of armor there, and actually we're gonna add some remnant fuel cells there. Actually a pair there as well, just to make sure we have some on the inner part of the ship where they can't be destroyed, because we'll need some, you know, power capacity like that. So yeah, that's more or less our backup bridge. And if we're not defending on the front, we can do something like that. Okay, so far so good. Gonna set these to fire the way I want them to. Yeah, just slaughter everything around that comes close enough. Just shred it with these. Alrighty, that is looking pretty good so far. Although, actually, I don't need remnant fuel cells there. They're too heavy, too expensive. I'd rather keep the weight down. Okay, those are nicely arranged. A smidge more internal bulkhead there. And I think I want a few of these. Okay. Whoops. Okay, and after we arrange those, we are done. Okay. Gonna arrange them a little bit differently. We'll have two sets. So we'll have two facing forward, two facing to each side, and two facing backwards, and then we'll have another two towards each quarter. So these go front right, front left, right, and back left, and back right. There we go. That's a bird of prey. And actually I forgot a few pieces up front. I'll fill that with plasteel armor. That'll be fine. And there. Let us rename it. So, what are we gonna call this one? Oh, yes. Let's call it Cersei. Why not? So, right. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video here and I'll be back in a bit.